Hi, we are from Cell Group 30 and now we are going to discuss about the SCL for week 7, the group discussion. So my name is Wong Yushen and my matrix number is 187481.
My name is Tong Mei Sing and my matrix number is 189399.
Hi, my name is Fong Shini and my matrix number is 187349.
So this is the picture which I chose in the SCL for week 5. And I think what interests me the most is about the black shadow behind the people. I think the black shadow just like some power and a strength from the small people inside the picture, and another hidden powers from the small people, and it's really inspired me to be strong, to face the challenge in our life. Other than that, I think the people inside the shadow seems like he is protected by a strong person. That is the black shadow shadow. And I really admire the courageous and justice shown by the powerful shadow. For the message portrayed by the image, I think it is to encourage us to be more confident and do not underestimate our capability to do something else. All of our aptitude or talent will be the main key for us to success. Are you agree with that? So I will continue although we are weak now, but we will be strong one day. So I think we should work hard for our future. Besides, I think the image portray a real stronger, not need to show off himself. If he really excellent in many aspects, such as the academic, we can help the weaker who is weak in the aspect. That's all for my.
I want to ask you if you have that big shadow inside you, what you think, what you want to have that special power for yourself, besides than having courage or anything.
I will be more confident and to do something.
Have the faith to do something, to have more breakthroughs.
Yeah. Are you agree with them? So how about you, Shan?
I also chose the same photo as Amazing, and this one give me the first impression for me is very funny. It's so very funny, like very funny and creative, like two contrast between the one big black shadow, which is black and white. One is big and one is tiny. One is huge.
That's different from me.
So this one is the most get my interest. Then I also think that it may be a lot of thing in the a lot of message in this picture. So I think this one is the main reason I chose this photo, because it's really look attractive, like the contrast between them. And I think and it also took me a second to meditate about it. Like why the photo like show like this. So after I think about it, then I finally get some message from this picture. I think it mainly want to portray like about we never compromise under mighty and authority. Like the black shadow is represent a great, a mighty, like a person or a social, like we are very weak in compared to them. So we have to like say no to what hinder you to explore your own character, like your superiority, like you in a social, like in an office, like between you and your boss, or in school you and your teacher, like they control all the things. But I think we have the power lah. We have the power to, and we also have the right to say no to what we are not really have to do, or they just they want me to do want us to do, but we not really lah. They also do not underestimate and undervalue oneself capability, like
So
like
we also
see.
have some common sense about this picture.
Yeah, like nowadays we live in a society like who play by the people with wealth, power, and also many people like beautified by the media. We not really know what they really is, like their character, their normal life. We don't know. We just know they are beautified by the media, like we watch TV or what. Then they also they lead us to a rotten system in this world. Like but also like we have to follow their plans, their rules, what they say. Like we also have to agree with that. Like because we have no how to say that, we have no how to say that?
Right?
We have no
No
Common
Yeah.
sense.
no we have no 地位
no
we have no just like we are nobody lah, like
Oh,
we
yeah,
are
we are
not
nobody.
a boss, we are not a leader, we are just a normal people.
ordinary people.
Yeah, that's what I mean lah. Like we are not a star which perform in the stage, like and we are like well-known people. So most of the time we just compromise and accept all the injuries lah. So we also feel to express ourselves to fight for our right. So I think, and we also know that we could do anything to protect ourselves lor. So the main point is the black shadow is like the mighty, the authority person. Like we are the tiny person, but we can go through lah. Like we can break through the black shadow. Yeah, so we can go out, just go through our life.
So
Yeah.
means that we can have the right to feel free to speak out.
Yes, we have
To
to
voice
speak out.
out.
Yes, because many
Yeah.
people feel to express their feelings.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's my point. So
Now it's
So
my
which
turn.
one you choose?
The image that attracts me the most is this one.
this one.
No, the leather.
Yeah. The reflection. Yeah,
It's
the
okay.
ladder. So the ladder, what I see is, I see that the ladder is like showing the way up from this dark, creepy place, and this ladder, this glowing ladder, is like the only way up, the only way that we can escape from this dark place, from this space. Yeah. So I think that this ladder is like our purpose of living. So in this space is like our life. Then we have to find this ladder in order to achieve our goals or be successful in our life. So how to find this ladder? This ladder is like our dreams or our purpose of living. So we have to work hard to find out what is our purpose of life and what our dreams are and what we can do for others or for this world. So after we have found this ladder, we have to use our strength to climb up the ladder, right? So you can see that the ladder is very long and it's
It's like infinity, no end.
infinity, no ending. But I believe that there's an ending. So it's like
So when you
you
reach
work
the ending,
hard
then you success.
yeah. And one of my idea about this is like found the ladder, and the ladder represents our purpose of living, our dreams. So we have to work hard to climb up the ladder. It's not easy because the ladder may be very long, a long distance, a long process to climb up. We'll be sweating, we'll be like, maybe we'll fall down from the ladder. It's not easy, but we have to do it. We have to continue to climb up the ladder after we have made a decision to achieve our goals. And other than that, my second idea about this picture is like this dark empty space is like our, how to say, our comfort zone. And this ladder is like, if we want to change ourselves, we have to step out from our comfort zone. So like we have to break through, we have to change our bad attitude or anything bad lah. It means like to step out our comfort zone, and by climbing up this ladder. So it's not easy, it's a very hard thing, because we have to change from things that we usually do, and we have to have new breakthroughs. So the process is not easy, but we have to do it after we made the decision to change ourselves in order to achieve our goals in our life. Yeah, that's what I think about this.
So have you faced the problem for your dreams, to achieve your dreams before it?
Just like, because we are like music students, right? I think the most obvious thing we face is we have to practice every day.
Yes.
Yeah, it's quite tiring, because after class we're like, we need to practice whole day in order to get a good skill of playing piano, or to have to play more smoothly or play better for our pieces or for our performances.
And also to pass the test, right?
Yeah, so the most challenging part is the practice part. It's the process of before we achieve our goals, before we success. Yeah, so that's the process, like climbing up this ladder. Yeah, that's
And also like our laziness style.
yeah, our laziness.
Yeah, like in hostel is our comfort zone. We
Yeah.
are not willing to get out
that's
the
true.
bed.
Good.
Yeah, and come because from hostel come to the faculty here is also is distance, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
It's a
under the
distance.
big sun over.
Yeah.
Yeah, we also always lazy.
Yeah.
And because we are the first year students, and many we can't understand.
We have to catch up a lot
Yeah.
of things.
So we
So I
have to decide to make the first step. No lazy anymore.
No
Start
lazy
practicing every
anymore.
day.
Yeah.
I also feel inspired for
Yes.
for the image you showed just now.
What do you think? Do you have any other perspective or any other ideas about this ladder?
For I think it's such like we are in a dark place and we are eager to find
Escape.
a
Escape
light
from the
place,
streets.
a place from the light. So we are struggle to save our life. I think for this picture, the first sense. What about you? How about
For
you?
me is I think like every problems have a way lah. I think it's like just you no need to start in this like start in a dark place, but you have to find a way. Must have a way, right? Must have a way to solve the problem.
Like nothing is
yeah,
impossible,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's quite meaningful. So how you did think about our image?
Our image.
Like a strong shadow inside. I feel like every one of us have a hidden talent or a hidden thing inside us.
Hidden power.
Yeah, so we have to find out our own talents, what we are great of, what we are good in, that others cannot be like us. I think that everyone is very unique. We have different talents inside us, different thing that we can do the best, but the others cannot. I think that the big shadow is like his talents. or
Like the
something.
heart.
The heart. Wow.
I just imagine that
Oh,
first
yeah,
time I
yeah.
see the picture.
Yeah, just a normal person can do a very big thing, very
Yeah.
big things.
Yeah. So it's like, don't look down on yourself just because you think that maybe you think that you're ugly, or you're very you are a very normal an ordinary person, but actually every one of us got that talent or got that special thing inside us, a special gift inside
like
in
for
our
us
lives.
or like for music student, like playing piano, like we lack of confidence. We cannot perform on the stage, like the big stage, but maybe we can find another place to work, like a studio, like we can
Yeah,
the
not only
Yeah.
performance.
Actually, I think these two image that we choose maybe can combine, have some similarity,
yes.
such as we should have courageous. If we didn't got courageous to climb up the ladder, just like the picture you show, we can't achieve our success.
Yeah.
And also the strong person, if we didn't be courage to become the person to use our
Yes,
talent,
we keep hiding our character, our own character, our own power. Like we cannot do anything, right?
As a conclusion, I think everyone have their perspective. Also, like me and Xuan, we choose the same picture, but we got different perspective for the image we choose.
Yeah.
We get different message in the same image.
Yeah. So I think that today we discuss the things that we discuss, even that we have different images, but there's one thing in common is that we have to have that courage to step out our first step in order to succeed.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's all for our discussion today.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.